Welcome all and welcome back to the final day of Coffee Talk. It's so beautiful already. Fire director resigns in the wake of shocking leads. Heir of American business royalty disowned over choice of wife. Killer algae, the new invasive species? So, I got the camera in the photo and then I saw that last one, so I didn't say anything. So nice. I wonder if there's different ones depending on the drink. It's like I got the invitation, the 5 stars, the teddy bear from I don't remember what. It's so nice. It's up here. I can't play it. Nice photo. Aw, it's silver. Nice. I think by the end of it, I'm in the industry for the love of it, and to keep having fun as the mindset will keep moving forward. I don't care about Myrtle. So Lucas will be in here, and I would assume Riona. I don't know who else. Somehow this feels like deja vu. Hey. Welcome, Officer Georgia. What's cracking? Sound from the thunder outside, that is. Yep, deja vu. What? Nothing. Everything's fine. I have everything I need to avoid another blackout. That's good news. You know. This weather has kind of grown on me. Really? Yeah. Not something I'd like to have forever, of course. But the thunder no longer sounds so angry to me. Interesting. What does it sound like to you? No idea. Just not scary anymore. Anyway, I want to order something. Perfect. What would you like? Make me whatever I ordered a couple weeks ago. A couple of weeks ago, Yeah, give or take. You're promoting a new tea selection at the time. Oh, good times. I remember it had an interesting color. I'll take whatever you gave me that day. Did I give him... I'm gonna assume I gave him blue. I'm gonna assume, and I don't have anything to give. Here you go. Cup of... A cup of anthocyanins for you, officer. What? That's what makes the drink blue. Oh, okay. Still tastes like grass. But my daughter told me this is really good for studies. Really? Are you stressed right now? Nah, don't worry. It's just my daughter loves it so much, I was just trying to remind myself how it tastes. Oh, good. Well, usually blue pea is mixed with a bunch of other ingredients. It's a very forgiving drink taste-wise, and goes well with most things. Yeah, it looks pretty. Hey, yeah, I can see that. Because it's tasteless except for grassy notes when you drink it straight. Right on. Does that mean you've already made up with your daughter? More or less. That's great. How are you? How's work? Work, huh? Well, it's only been a couple of days since I was here. But I admit, a lot has happened. Oh? Patience, pal. We don't have all the players here to complete the story yet. Oh, there's someone else coming. 2 more. Alright then. But what do you mean, complete the story? Well, like I say, there's been a lot going on. I can't recount the whole thing alone. I see. But you know, for a while this old man felt like he'd been living in a stagnant pool. Well, he thought he started out on a flowing jet stream. Didn't take long for him to find out it wasn't a stream or even a pool. It was more like a mud puddle that was constantly being filled up with dirt year after year. Yeah, well, no matter how much he tried to keep it clean, the puddle would always dry out before any of his attempts bear fruit every single time. He'd end up stuck on the bottom with only occasional rainwater keeping his existence going. Right. However, after a bout of heavy rain, he discovered a small crack of hope. A thin line leading to another flowing water in the original direction he wanted. Know what I'm saying? I think so. Lucas is in the house, yo. Hey. What's up, what's up, what's up? And you, Pops, how's it going? All good. You're in high spirits, aren't you? Hey, always. Anyway, Pop, what's shaking? I think I should be the one asking you that. What's with all the excess energy? You're right, and I probably should explain, but first. Your heating, my putting in order? You may. Ha! I like a blue pea latte with super cool latte art on top. Super cool. I can't do that part. I can do the latte art. I don't know. How do they do it? Just give me a second. It's a masterpiece. I call it 1:30. I don't know, I did it really well the first time, and there was one little thing, I was like, oh, I'll redo it. And I made it so much worse. I tried a few times, and I was very sad. I tried a little bit. A couple blue latte with a masterpiece on it for you, sir. A masterpiece, eh? I like your confidence. He's taking the pictures of it. Anyway, cheers. Nice, thanks. So what's up, kid? All's well, Pops. I'm waiting for the lady to arrive. Oh, so Miss Riona's coming? Yep, she should be here soon. Last couple of days have been really intense for us. In fact, I didn't sleep at all until last night. Huh? Why? Well, let's just say we've been busy cooking up stuff. What is it? I know you're a hustler, kid. Your schedule is probably not like everyone else's. But I hope you won't drag others into unhealthy habits unnecessarily. Although I know next to nothing about Banshee biology. Doesn't she do late night deliveries? Huh? Sometimes she does deliveries until morning. And never mind, kid. Forget everything I said earlier. Phew. I was like, oh man, what stupid thing did I do this time? Nah, I was just pulling your leg. You're both adults, so I was playing around with the nosy and old guy. Still, it's good that you guys are talking. Especially considering what happened the first time you two met. Yeah, no kidding. That's what I mean by me doing stupid things too. Sometimes I don't slow down enough to see the forest for the trees, you know? It happens. As long as you're aware of it, and take a step back from time to time. Yep. So were you staying up because of the new podcast you posted? Oh yeah, have you watched it? What podcast? The link is on my T-Chill, Pops. That was a podcast? I've already seen it too. Oh man, I'm stoked. I thought it was like a ghost hunt or something. That's how dark everything was lighting wise. So it was too dark, huh? I'll keep that in mind. I admit what you call the ghost hunting segment was shot kind of spontaneously. What do you think about the whole thing, Pops? You too, tell me. Oh, I saw the post, but I haven't had the time to watch it yet. I'm sorry. Ah, well, don't be sorry. But, go watch it when you have the time, alright? Will do. Well, since I thought it was a ghost hunt, I didn't, you know, I didn't watch it all the way to the end. Oh, okay, that's fair, understandable. My daughter enjoyed watching the whole thing, though. Oh, that's so great to know. She told me Rachel was there, too. What gives? Rachel? Yeah, she was our first guest. Oh, so did you film the episode right after you three talked about it the other day? Exactly, that's why I was spontaneously done. The whole thing is not all about ghost hunting, Pops. That was just the clickbait. The actual stories. I know my daughter summarized it for me. You brought up the street. And the tree too, didn't you? Exactly. Because it was part of our plan, right? Hmm? Welcome, Miss Rihanna. Hello. Lady, finally, you're here. Good evening, miss. Hi, everyone. Was the traffic bad for you? No, not at all. I had to deliver something before I came. That's why I'm a bit late. I apologize. Nah, you're not late. I'm just early. Would you like anything to drink? Yes, please. I'd like a cup of mild coffee, sweetened with a lot of honey, if you would. Mild coffee with a lot of honey. This is the only thing it physically could be. It's weird. This is all it could be, but it's not special. I'm kind of sad. Please be right. She didn't say anything. Oh, I got his final thing. Favorite things: coffee, not anymore. Fried noodles. Avenger is sevenfold. Back counting some Alpha Civ. My bad. That's just nice to have all of this filled out. That's what I used to order back in the day. Alright, so I think that is right then. Really? So what's really been happening with you two? This kid stayed up for days for something, apparently. Does that include you as well? Yes, but those are just by regular working hours. See? See? And I thought we were done talking about that, Pops. What the heck? I'm not done playing the role of annoying and nosy old guy, that's all. Jeez. Oh, by the way, thank you for telling me about that pie shop, miss. Somehow I didn't know it existed. Are you talking about Disco Pie? Yep, that place closes up at midnight. Follows the schedule of the pub adjacent to it. Now my daughter can get pie even when I'm home late. I see, that's good. I swear I'm not trying to point your regulars in the direction of your rival. It's fine, it's fine. What rival? Maybe we should start selling food here. Did I miss something? I'm wondering too. Well, as you probably know, especially if you follow my T-Chill. We started a vlog/podcast thing. Alright. My daughter watched the first episode yesterday. Did she like it? She loved it. I heard her laughing all the way. I'm glad. So what is this vlog/podcast thing, really? Yeah, please clarify. Saw you had this walk around session in the episode. My podcast is supposed to be voice only. Like a radio show, but you don't need to catch it live. Well, nowadays there are a lot of podcasts with videos. Voice is still the most important part though. And we did have the carpool podcast later in that episode. So usually there'll be two versions of the same episode. The voice only one on audio streaming platforms, and the full video posted on video streaming platforms. I see. Sounds difficult to create both at the same time. Must require a lot of planning, doesn't it? It does. If you're not the Lucas, that is. Thanks to my editing and interviewing skills, you can enjoy the action session and the voice-only version all at the same time. I see. It won't be possible to make the episode as compelling, though. Without Lady Reyna giving us good information to make the episode work. Somehow her voice really resonates well in the mind. So it was a joy to edit into the narration. Haha. Also, Rachel was probably the best first guest we could have gotten. We even got a sneak preview of her new singles. Our first episode got tons of views because of that. Really, that's great. But I wonder if that was cleared by her manager. Probably not. But she knows what she's doing, I'm sure. You can see why you two stayed up for days now. Yeah. Sounds great, y'all. So, miss. Yes? Are you enjoying a new role as a show co-host? Well, it's interesting so far. And I'm learning a lot of new skills. So I'm eager to keep working on it. All the while I keep looking for auditions. And honing my craft. That's all I needed to know. So what else is in the episode? Go watch it! Just kidding, it's okay, you can watch it whenever. I will, later after work. So, Mr. Lucas, you said this is part of your plan? And officer, you said you need all players to be here to form a complete story? What's with all that? Pops, if you please. Alright, I'll start. And do you remember when we talked about a couple days ago? Which part? I asked you on Gala which you preferred, wild rumors or bad press? Though you didn't answer. Ah, yeah, I remember now. You said something about combining them, I think. Yep, and that's where I and Lady Reyna came in. Huh? Pops was telling me about his meetup with the grieving vandals. God, I can't speak. So I know the whole story, and I get what they were going for. It's not that they want their friend to be remembered in a bad way. Yeah, they just want them to be remembered. Period. So from talking with Pops, I had an idea. An idea to turn their actions into a neighborhood legend. Urban legend. With their and the victim's family's permission, of course. The victim's family? When the officer asked me if I knew them, I was able to track them down. You didn't? That's great. How? We operate on a similar wavelength, which is the easiest way to explain it. It took a while, but I managed to reach them. I see, that makes sense. So you're trying to turn their act of vandalism into urban legend? Exactly right. Urban legend usually starts with hearsay. Created from half-truths, half-exaggeration, from each speaker to the next listener. Like a game of tag. Sometimes they can even be all lies. But most of them often serve as a cautionary tale. Yep. But the best thing about this one is it's all real. Really didn't take much for me to tweak it into a whole new story. Why didn't it need tweaking? To make it less clear, of course. Because you want everyone to get curious. If you explain everything all at once, there's no mystery for others to dig into. Once they're hooked on the premise, folks will try to find things out on their own. And in this case, because the 3 already has an actual long history, those who dig for more information will surely fall down the rabbit hole. Other content creators are into this stuff will lap it up. And they tend to be big. Then the rest is history. Their friends' memories will have a life of its own. I see what you mean. Did you have the story in yesterday's episode? part of it. We're planning to discuss it further in a couple episodes. Because you need to give the impression time to propagate, you know? Honestly, it was probably good enough. Because my daughter couldn't stop asking me more about it. She knows the story was based on my case. She's been telling her friends at school about the video. Without letting them know it was my case, of course. And that would be bad. Sounds very promising, though. You're telling me that's great. Send our thanks to your daughter, Pops. Eh. Why? This is all very difficult, but a somewhat exciting experience. How do you know this will all work out as intended? We don't. It's not that easy to influence that many heads, you know? Huh? But you were so confident. Because... we'll never know the outcome of anything, unless we try. That's true. Well, congrats on taking a step into a new direction, kiddos. Who knows, maybe someday soon I'll join in on that. You want to become an influencer too, Pops? Could you imagine? Nah, I'm gonna take a step into a new direction. How about Georgie Williams, private investigator sounds? Wow, really? For real? No, I'm kidding. Or am I? Who really knows at this point? I mean, I think it fits you well. Thanks for the vote of confidence, miss. I might have to leave soon. Huh? Why? I haven't eaten anything substantial since this morning. It was a really busy day. Oh, where? Let's go then. Well, you can stay. Let's go for a quick bite and come back. Nah, let's just go. We're partners, right? Besides, we still have a lot of things to discuss. Oh, you're right. Okay, if you're fine with it. But before we go, I want to give a final test. A test? Yeah. To be honest, I'm very impressed with your coffee shop. It's one of the best I've ever been in. I see your regulars are loyal as well. So I want to send you a luxurious Lucas Brew 5-star black. Oh my. So that's real, huh? What's that? Nothing? Does it mean this coffee shop will be part of the hottest gang in town? Only if you pass this one test. Make me a custom order based precisely on my preferences. Could you tell me a bit more? After all, the relationship between a shop and its patrons is based on deep familiarity. So, I just want you to make a drink based on what you know about me. Can't really drink coffee anymore, but I still need the caffeine. Right. I really like sweet things. And sometimes I forget to eat, so I'll need something rich to soften up the drink. What special drink would satisfy all that? So, probably milk to soften it up. Probably honey to be sweet. And then he said caffeinated, so... green tea. Green tea. He said soften it up last, so I'm gonna assume milk goes after honey. Oh my god, that's so cool. I definitely think that's the one. Here you go, sir. Whoa! I want to see what this says in the brew pad. Specially ordered green tea drink, customized to match a certain reviewer's needs and taste. Good job, you've done it. Awesome. Wow. That looks nice, kid. What do you call this? Since it's made for your approval. 5 stars. How's that sound? With the quotation marks and everything? Perfection. Truly a service worthy of Lucas's 5 stars. Cheers. Wow, that's hot. Jeez. You didn't have to drink it all at once. I think it's time for us to go. I mean, for me. Roger that. Let's get going then. See you later, Pops. Good luck with everything. You too, you two. Bye. See you again soon. Goodbye. So, just you and me now. Nothing wrong with that. I have to go soon though. Duty calls. Sure. I was gonna say, that was a pretty short day. Wah! I'm genuinely happy right now. Half. Hello, yeah. How are you? Freya! Hey, Miss Greenhair. Hey, officer, long time no see. Where you been going around the world, huh? Around the world's a bit much. But I've been somewhere. I'm glad to see you here, Freya. Well, as much as I like to stay and chat, duty calls. Aw, that sucks. I missed you. Well, see you later then, Georgie. Yeah. Don't forget to tell Keaton the truth, okay? What? Later. I will. Let me move over there. So, my buddy, my pal, my good friend. What's up? Why didn't you tell me you were coming? Before you start blaming me, it was a last minute thing. Even I didn't know I'd be back so soon. So what makes you return sooner than expected? Oh, maybe I'll tell you after a drink. Hey, do you remember my very first order ever? Espresso? Yep, you have a good memory. First time I was here, it was raining as hard as it is now. I thought nothing was open anymore, not until I saw your shop. Your espresso is one of the best coffees I've ever had. Thank you. One espresso for me, please. It would be kind of funny to mess it up, but I don't want to. Here you go, Freya. A cup of a triple shot espresso for you. Great. Again, this deep aroma and such stellar flavors. Thanks. So, is she unlocked? What was that? Oh man. Don't trick me with that stupid picture. Someone tell me why Officer Georgie said what he said? Which part? Something about telling me the truth. Well, about that. Okay. I'm leaving for a writer's residence soon. It's really, really far away. What? I know. It was impulsive, it was something I did on a whim. I know. Me and my old buddy sent the application form like last month, not really expecting anything. But we got accepted and somehow it's for this year's rotation. Which means I need to pack and get ready really soon. It's not a scam, is it? Of course not. How long is it going to be? I don't know, probably a few months. But I might try to keep traveling after that. Okay. Keaton? Are you sad? Nope. Don't be sad while I'm gone, okay? I said I'm not sad. Oh. Anyway, tell me what's been happening all this time I've been gone. There should be a lot of juicy stories waiting for me, right? Oh, you have no idea. Spill it. Everything. Alright. So I started around 2 weeks ago. Aqua's working on a game while Myrtle helps from time to time. They're a good team. Silver and Amanda's trip took them quite a bit further than they expected. And Pearl appears in a number of their selfies from London, Sydney, and the Mongolian steppe. Hyde's reputation as a dreamy, sensitive wedding photographer spread around all of Seattle. And Gala is, he's qualifying something or another. Lua and Bailey's bought a little window with large windows and a small garden and next to their bedroom. Bailey's have been using it as a workspace, but it stands ready to fulfill a whole other function when the time is right. The Neko Chelix Army collaboration was a success as a new single was released on time. Even though the reviews are mixed, her true fans love it, and that's all that matters, she said. In spite of its impromptu nature, their first vlogcast was a success, especially with Rachel's appearance boosting the views. Lucas's team joined the production a few episodes later, and they're thinking about eventually covering their home stages and communities. Oh, cut. Word of mouth spread the story of the accident, resulting in a combination of history and urban legend. The petition was created to memorialize the site, which was successfully introduced in some new protection law, I think. I definitely did not skip it. You didn't see that. Is it the cat? Hello? What is happening? I'm going to... What? Oh. I'm gonna assume it's the cat. Well, it's either that or Silver, and Silver's just being a pain. I guess the cat, though. Milk. Is it? I hope you enjoyed this small offering of ours. Don't worry, it's on the house. We'll be open all night, so feel free to stay a while. As long as you'd like. Until you feel you're ready to leave. What? There's no music playing or anything. You've now seen the big picture, however some finer points remain to be seen. What? Huh? I'm so confused. Okay. That makes sense. I think I might figure out what just happened. Ah, whatever. We got this. I hope you enjoyed that last day. I hope you enjoyed seeing Freya once more. And I hope that I can see you again. Bye.